Hey guys and gals, welcome back to the Courseplay lessons. This would be probably lesson 8. It's pretty basic. It's how to use the function of seeding and or you can do fertilize the field option, which is pretty basic. It's pretty much the field work, but it's just a different tab here. But if you guys remember the last couple lessons with the field work, you guys should be familiar with how to use this. So it's pretty basic here. So let's do the seeding first, and we're on field 8. I don't think you have to do this now in the Courseplay in FS15, but we used to have to do this in FS13, just get in the field a little bit. This way it detects everything a little bit better. So I don't think you have to do this, but for me, to make sure everything works correct, I get in the field a little bit so it gets all the settings correct. So we're gonna do this fertilize and seeding, which is almost looks like the same. You can see the zigzag right here. Alrighty, and then we'll go up here. Field edge path, we're on 11. Scroll through there, and this is the reason I kind of come in the field, is just to get the working width correct. That's kind of why we used to do it on FS13. I think it can work outside of it now, so we'll see. Starting corner, yeah, some people get a little turned around here, which direction is which. Just open the map. North is up, west is left, east is right, and down is south. So I know little people can get turned around. So, and plus this Courseplay, it shows the arrow, or the in-game marker will show the arrow, so it's pretty easy. So we're on the northwest and we're heading east, and then we're not going to do headlands, and then we're just going to hit this generate field course. And obviously you can save this if you want, but you're going to have massive amounts of Courseplay saves in here, so it's up to you if you want to save it. So we'll go over here, nearest waypoint, we'll go to first waypoint. Just going through here, verify everything. There we go, I need the 4-wheel drive. And I'll just start it here and see what happens. I think it's going to spin around. Whoops. First waypoint. And then we'll drive course. Let's kind of wait for this car to go by. This is going to work for dev version, and yeah, he's going to start there. It's always better to get aligned, that way it's easier for him. And then we'll drive it. Yeah, this will work for dev version. This will work for the standard version. I am using dev version 0.0047, so it doesn't matter. This guy's a little underpowered. I'm sorry about that. I should have got something a little bit more powered, but as you can see here, he actually puts out the field marker. It's kind of a neat little feature. It's almost like you have a driver in there pulling that out. Or I mean the ridge marker. Sorry about that. I don't remember that being in the old Courseplay. So yeah, you can actually turn that off if you want, but let's follow him a little bit. He should start to speed up once he gets over this crest here. I do notice that Courseplay tends to go a little bit faster than the stock hireables. I think on certain things. I know harvesters, he might go a little bit faster. But yeah, that's pretty neat that he does the ridge marker. So he's probably going to fold that in and fold the other one out when he flips around. That's a pretty neat feature. It's a little bit more realistic than the higher bowls. I don't know why Giants never did that. So he kind of spun a little bit, turned a little bit. I think the field marker's a little bit off. I don't know if I could show all the waypoints on this. Yeah. So this is what it looks like. Of course he's drifting a little bit. That's just because this guy's underpowered for this anyways. Even though he's 130 horsepower, this thing requires 100. You always just have to go up about 50 more horsepower on implements. But that's what it looks like. So yeah, that's the feature of that one. And then you can go through here, show waypoints, start and end. As you can see up there, it shows the start and end. Let me get a little bit closer, you can see it. See when we toggle through it, yeah, it disappears. So if you don't like those, you can definitely turn it off. But I like the start and end. Some people, you can see them all or whatever. Alrighty, I'm gonna stop him. And then we'll jump to the next guy here, not him. Alright, this is pretty much the same functionality. Got the drive in here. This is for spraying or fertilizing. This will work on implements, the fertilizers for the tractors and whatnot. It'll work on all these guys here. But I wanted to do the modded one just to, it's a little bit easier. So we'll do the same thing. Field and fertilizer seed. Go up here. Field edge path, we're on 11 again, on the bottom here. Automatically detect that, which is 41 and a 0.0 meters. We can verify that. I think it should tell me how wide it is. 40.1, yep. And then starting corner, we're on the bottom, west side, so southwest. And we're heading east. And then we'll generate course. Make sure 4-wheel drive's activated. That's about it. First waypoint. Let's see where it has us starting at. Did that work? Did I generate that? Oh, that one didn't seem to work. Might have to unfold it. That was the first time I did it folded. Let's try to unfold it. Sometimes she'll detect it better. Sometimes you have to do this. Unfold it. We'll make sure all of it's in the field. Unless I had that. Alright, start ends on. So we'll do it again. We're on 11. Okay, southwest, we're heading east. There it goes. Sometimes it just does not like, there's procedures. Like I said, you gotta unfold your stuff. And then, usually like I do, for safety reasons and make sure everything is gonna work properly, get it in the field and do it. So, okay. Now, 4-wheel drive should be on. First waypoint. And we'll spin around, and I'm gonna close it just because when it gets to the first waypoint, it's gonna close it automatically and open them up, so I might as well do it. And then we'll have a drive course. So yeah, it's gonna fold itself in before it drives up. And then it's gonna unfold. It seems a little weird why it does that, but that's the procedure it likes to go by. So like you saw there earlier, it didn't like the procedure of me not unfolding it before I set up everything. So it'll probably go over a little bit, but that's good, so that when it comes around, it'll overlap the next one just a little bit, so you don't miss a little spot. But yeah, this is field work, and well, actually this is not field work, it's similar. It's sowing and spraying, just like field work. It's pretty simple, guys. I mean, we don't have to do this anymore because we can hire the workers to do this now, but in FS15 this was a necessary thing to do, because that was the only way we could have hireable spray. But yeah, it functions pretty well. You could probably still use this if you guys wanted to, because there's always some options you can trim on it and stuff if you wanted to. Yeah, I don't see any other options. The sower seems to want to have the options, but yeah, if you want to do this, I'm sure it's probably going to miss a spot like the normal one. It's virtually not that different. Yeah, it's about the same. You might miss that spot coming back, or it might be a little bit better. Test it out, guys. This guy might do a better job than the stock hireable. As you know, they always kind of miss that little spot when they turn around. So definitely give this a go and see if you guys like it. I'll try it out too. So yeah, that's the functionality of the spray and sowing. So yeah, it's pretty basic. So it's just like the other one. Alright guys, I guess that was the basics for sowing and seeding for those fields in Courseplay. It's pretty basic. It's pretty easy. So the next lesson we're probably going to be doing after the combine stuff, but that one's pretty basic, is show you manure transport. We don't really need to do that. That's pretty basic. Once you learn all the basics, most of this you guys can do. I think the last one we're probably going to do is fill an empty shovel, which is pretty useful for BGA kind of stuff, and probably working emptying some silos into trailers. So I'll show you guys how to do that next time. So alright guys, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.